What if I tell you that you can make money on YouTube, grow your channel by simply uploading viral AI video that will take you just less than 10 minutes to create? Yes, it is possible. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to be sharing with you secret ChatGPT prompt that you can use to create these videos even faster. And this works for any niche at all. Everything which you're going to be using in this video is 100% free. But all I ask from you is to take a moment to smash the subscribe button so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. Now, let's take a moment to watch the demo video which you're going to be recreating today.
Have you ever looked up at the night sky and seen it bleeding red? In 1859, people across the world thought the world was ending. The sky over Europe and North America glowed like fire. It began quietly. Late August 1859, telegrapher operators across the world noticed strange signals. Lines crackled, paper burned.
Before you start creating this video, I recommend to you pick a niche. Now, the niche which you're going to be going with in this video today is the history documentary niche. So we're going to be creating history documentary videos. In order to get started, this is the prompt I've prepared for you today. Now, you can use this prompt for any niche at all. As you can see here, all you just have to do, let's say, for example, in our video today, we're using the history documentary niche. But if your niche is a bit different, let's say, for example, you're going with the, let's say, kids cartoon or any other niche at all, what you just need to do is to replace this place where you see this bracket here. You just replace it with the niche which you want to go with. But in our case, we're going to use the history documentary niche. So we're going to paste this here. The purpose of this prompt is for you to tell ChatGPT to give you 10 video ideas which you're going to use to recreate your videos if you're creating your videos, so that you don't have to overthink it, because AI, which is ChatGPT, is going to help us do every single thing. Now, what you just need to do, like I said, if you just type this here, now you can go to this place. If you want it to give you more than 10, in our case here, it's going to give us 10 because I put 10 here. If you want 5, you can type 5. If you want 20, just any number. If you want 100, you can type it here. But I just recommend you start with 10 first. So once you just type this, the niche here, all you just have to do is you can go down here and read everything here, but you just have to just click this button here. So ChatGPT is going to start giving us the video idea, which is the topics which we're going to use to create our videos. As you can see here, you can see it has started giving us. So I'll just pause this video for it to finish. As you can see here, ChatGPT has finished creating the video ideas for us. Now, when you look at this place here, it's not just giving us the video ideas, it's also giving us like the video angle, giving us the description, the target audience, and also the virality factor. You can see why this video is going to go viral, and it has given up to 10 here because we asked for 10 here. Now, the next step is for we to type the next prompt, which I'm going to provide for you. And like I said, I've already put this in the description below, so you can click on it and it will take you to this Google Doc here. Now, when you come to this place here, so I'll just scroll down here. The next prompt which you're going to use when you come to this Google Doc here is to scroll down to this place, or you can just use this navigation here. Then it will take you to this place here where we have this stored on. So just click on this one here. Then it will take you to this place. Now, once you're here now, you just have to just copy this place here. Just copy this prompt here from this place. Just copy it. Then you copy it to this side here. Then you take it and then you come to ChatGPT here. Then you paste it here. So the reason for this prompt is that why ChatGPT has already created the video ideas for us, we want ChatGPT to start creating the video itself, which is the script, the title, the image to video generation, and also the voiceover for us. So we want to ask ChatGPT to create all those things for us instead of we doing it by ourselves. Now, what you just need to, after pasting this one here, you just have to come to this place and copy this video here. So you just copy this one here. Then you come to this place here, then you paste it. You see this place where you see this bracket here, just paste it here. Now, once you paste that there, you just need to, that's the only thing you need to do. Just click on this button here. As you can see here, it has started creating the content of the video for us. Now, ChatGPT has finished creating the content of the video for us. When you look at this place here, you can see the title here, you can see the style here. Now, you can see the scenes of the video. Now, these scenes are very important because we're going to use it when creating the images for our video. Because we've also asked ChatGPT to create the images for us, like the prompt we're going to use to create the image, so you don't have to overthink it. Now, when you come to this way, you can see the script itself here. You can see the tone. So this tone is very important because we're going to ask the AI software to also use this tone. So when it's reading the voiceover, it's going to read it in a much more human-like, so it will not be like a robot. Now, when you go down here, you can also see the remaining things here. We'll just scroll down here. Now, when you come to this place, you're also going to see this place which says text to image, because we're also going to ask the AI software to generate the image for us. So that's why we asked ChatGPT to give us the kind of image that is going to suit the scenes of the video which you're trying to create. So you don't have to overthink it. You just let the AI do everything for you. When you look at this page, it says global act direction here. Then you look at this place here, it says ink. You can just read it. Now you can see this where it says scene 1 image prompt. So this one here, as you can see here, this is the image we're going to use for scene 1. Remember the scene 1 of the voiceover. This is the image which you're going to use there. Scene 2 here, this is the image, scene 3, down to scene 6 here. When you come to this place here, you're going to see this one which says image to video prompt. Now, if you're using a tool like 𝗥𝗲𝗰𝗿 or Photo, anyone, or Kling, or all these image to video motion software like tools, then this one is going to be handy for you, because when you, for example, when you use this one here, then you're going to also use this one here. So it's going to be able to add motion to this image here, this image you're seeing here. But don't worry, in this video, we're not going to use this particular section of this script here or this content here. We're not going to use it, because if you're going to use this one, now you have to subscribe to a software, for example, 𝗥𝗲𝗰𝗿 or Kling or all these AI tools. So you're going to have to subscribe for that. But like I said, I want everything to be 100% free, so you don't need to subscribe for it. So I'm just going to show you how to create the video without even using those subscription. But now you've gotten this here, you've gotten this style here and all this other data. You can go through it. When you're uploading the video, you can see the description here you're going to use. Here you can also see the tags which you're going to use on YouTube. You can see the hashtags here. You can see the thumbnail, your YouTube thumbnail. You can also see the prompt which you're going to use there. So that's if you want AI to also generate the YouTube thumbnail for you, you can also use this prompt. So just carry this prompt and you just put it into your AI too. It's going to generate the image for your YouTube prompt. But don't worry, we're not going to use all this actually. What we're interested in this place here is just the script itself and this one here, which says this image to video prompt. Now, for we to start doing this here, you just have to for example, we're going to start with the voiceover. Now, for the voiceover, I recommend to you, you just come here. You can start from the tone here. You just copy down. You copy all these things down to scene 6 where you have this today here. So just, or wherever the full stop, just copy it there. Now, once you copy it, then what you have to do is just create a new Google Doc, like a blank Google Doc page, and then paste it. Okay, so once you paste it here, we'll have to format this here. So I'll just remove this thing here. Then I'll remove this thing here. So you just see I'm just doing it. So you can just do it yourself. I'm just going to pause the video and just format this. Now, I've finished formatting it, as you can see here. Now, what we just have to do is we can just copy every single thing here. So you can just copy everything down to the full stop here. Then you just copy. You just go to this link here, which says AI Studio. As you can see here, aistudio.google.com. I'll put the link also in the description there. So if you just click on it, it will take you to this page. If you don't have an account, you just need your Gmail. So if you don't have an account, you can just create an account. It's actually free. Now, once you log in, you'll be taken to the chat page. So just click on the menu there and then come to this page. This says Generate Media. Then it will take you to this page. On this page here, what you just have to do, you have to click on this page where you see mode here. You just click on single speaker audio here. Now, here, this is where you're going to paste down your script. So just paste your script. Remember, you can also use this if you're using 11 Labs and all this other to do. Those are paid tools. But if you're using those two, you can also follow the same process. But here, I just want to show you everything, how to do it for free. So here, you just paste your script here. Once you paste your script, then the next thing here, you have to select a voice. So you just select a voice. So here, you just scroll down here. Then I'll click on this one here. Now, the next thing now is to change this thing here, this text you're seeing here. So we don't want it to be like, if you can still leave it like this, but okay, let me change this voice. This is the voice I normally use. But you can select it. You can just go ahead and click on this place here. Then click on this play button here to listen to the sound. Maybe if you want a female voice, you can go ahead and listen to the sound and pick the female voice you want. But I prefer this one here. I'll just use this one here. Okay, because this is a history documentary video we're trying to create. Because I want that kind of deep tone when reading the script. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is to just paste this here. So you can just copy it, this voice style. So you can just copy it. Or if you want it to sound like a different person, you can also change the name here. Maybe if you want it to sound like Morgan Freeman, you can change the name here. So this is the voice I'm going to use. Now, once you do this here, all you have to do is to click on this button here, as you can see here, which says run. So just click on it. Then it will start processing this script and start creating the voiceover for you that you're going to use in your video. So as our script here is being generated, which is our voiceover, what I recommend to you also is to say something went wrong here. So I'll just click on run again. So if you see something like that, just click on run. Sometimes it might be your network. Now, the next step now is why our voiceover is being generated. What we want to do is to start creating our images. Now, to start creating your images, you just have to go back to ChatGPT here. Once you go back to ChatGPT, you scroll down here. Where you have this thing here, you can then copy this here for scene 1. Then you copy it here. Then you come to this website which says Image FX. you can see the link here, which says lab.google/fx, blah, blah, blah. So I'll just put the link in the description there. If you just click on it to take you to this website here. Like I said, it's actually free. It's made by Google. So you can just go to the website here and start creating these images here. Now, once you come to the website here, maybe it might ask you to log in. So just log in. Then it will take you to this page here. On this page here, like I said, copy your script here, which is for image 1 here. Just copy the prompt there. You come back to this place, then you paste it here. Once you paste it here, I recommend to you, except if you're creating a TikTok kind of video or YouTube short, then you leave the dimension like this. But if it's a normal format for YouTube video, which is a vertical video for YouTube, you just come here, just type 16 here, you just change the numbers. So 16:9. So that is the dimension for normal YouTube long form content. You just type 16:9 there. Now, once you do this, then you click on create here. Just as easy as that. This platform is going to help you create the images that you're going to use for your video. So you don't have to overthink it, just like I said, and it is free. As you can see here, this image FX has finished generating this image, and it's actually very fast. I think it's less than 2 minutes or so to just generate these images for you. Now you can go ahead and pick the one that suits your prompt here. So you can say everything is very high quality here. You can just go ahead and pick any one you want. Now, what I recommend to you is once you pick the one you want, don't refresh this page, because this seed number is very important so that you can have consistent images across your video. So it's very important. So don't refresh this page. Now, let's say, for example, let's say I'm going to pick this one. Let's say I pick anyone. I can just pick, let me pick this one here. I pick this one. I'll just click on download here. Then I'll save it here. Now, the next step you need to do is go back to ChatGPT here. You copy this into here. Then you come back to this page. Then you just paste that one here. Then you click on create again. You see, I'm not refreshing the page. I'm just pasting it. So that's what you just need to do. Don't refresh the page. Just paste it. Okay, so once you do that, you can see it will generate the next images for you. Now, you also pick the one you want. You download. Let's say I'm going to pick this one here. I'm going to download this one here. Then I'll save it. So you can go ahead and just do it for the remaining scenes here. You can do for scene 3 here. You just copy this here. You come back to image FX. You paste it here. Then you click on create. Now, why this one is created, you have to just go back to the AI studio here for our voiceover. So when you go to this place here, you can see Google has finished creating the voiceover for us. Now you can click on it and listen to it. Once you listen to it, if it's what you actually want, then you can download it. If it's not what you want, or let's say, for example, you don't like the voiceover, you can click on run again, then it will redo the voiceover for you again. So if you like what you've heard about the voiceover, then you can click on this place here, and then you click on download. If you don't like it, you can click on run as many times as you want. Like I said, it is actually free. Now, let's say I'm going to download this one here. Then I'll just download here. Okay, so we are done with the voiceover now. Like I said, you go ahead and do the remaining images here. So let's say I'm going to download this one. Let's say I like this one. Let me just download this one. I think I'll go to scene 4 here. Then I'll copy this again. Then I'll go back here. Then I'll paste it here again. Then I'll click on create. So we'll do for scene 4 and then scene 5. So this is scene 4 here. Let's say I'm going to download this one. Then I'll go to scene 5. Copy this one here. Back here and paste it. Then I'll click on create here. Now I'll download this one too. Then go to the last scene here and copy this here. Then paste. Then I'll download this last one here. Then I'll just click on save. Okay, so once you've gotten your voiceover now, you've gotten your images that you want to use for your video. Let me just show you one thing there before we proceed. You see this place where we have this image to video motion. Let me just show you how to use it. Let's say, for example, this is scene 6 now. We've gotten the image for scene 6, like we've generated the image. Now, what you just have to do now, let's say, for example, you want to animate this scene 6 here. You can just go to scene 6 here. I'll just copy the text here. Now, once I copy the text here, I'll just go back to this place here. Then I'll click on this media here. If I click on media here, so what's going to happen? It's going to take me to this page here. On this page, I'll just close this thing here. Then I'll click on this vo here. So if I click on that there, now you can just paste that text you just copied now. Then you click on this place where it says add image here. You just click on it, then click on upload image. Then I think this is since this here. I'll just click on this one, then I'll click on open. So what you're trying to do here is you're trying to animate this image here. So you're trying to add motion to the image here. Now, I want you to take note of something here. When doing it, for yours, since it's the first time you're doing it, you have 10 free generations. So like I said, this particular video generation tool is actually free for just your 10 free videos. It's actually free. So, but if you go beyond 10, it will ask you to upgrade to Gemini AI. So if you want to upgrade, you can go ahead to upgrade. But for here, I just want to stick to free here. So I'll just click on this place here. Remember also, this aspect ratio, you're not doing YouTube short or TikTok video. If you want to do TikTok video, you select this one here, which is this dimension here. But here, we're trying to create a long form content. So we'll leave it as it is here. Then we'll click on run. So it's also going to start generating the video for us based on this image here. Now, as you can see here, it has finished generating the video for us. So when I just click on this play button here, that's what's going to happen. So you can see it has added motion to the video. So this is just how to do it. Once you get the video you want, you just click on this place here to download it. Like I said, we're not using the video for today because we're going to create our own video. Now, once you've generated all this, I just want to show you something here before we start creating the video using our video software. Now, we just have to just come back to this place. Now, when you get access to this script here, I want to show you something here. Remember, here you're just going to put in the title of the video which you're trying to create here. Now, I want to also show you something here. Here, where you see this hand-painted ink here, this style here, if you have a different style you want to use, for example, you want to use Pixar, Pixar like cartoon kind of style, you can also replace it here. Just replace the word Pixar, like, for example, I think, like this here, you just replace it to this place here. If you just take this one here, you just kind of replace the drawing style here. You just replace it in this place here. Okay. So I'll just delete this one here. So any kind of style you want to use, if you want historical painting, you just type historical painting there. ChatGPT knows the kind of painting it's going to give you. So this is just how to do this here. Okay, so then I'll just go back. Okay, so let's start creating our video now. Now, to start creating your video, you just have to install CapCut. If you don't have CapCut on your PC, or maybe you have a different kind of video editing software, maybe Final Cut, or maybe you have Premiere Pro, doesn't matter. It's because the video which you're doing here is kind of based. It doesn't matter the video software which you're going to use. But you can also download CapCut. And don't worry, you're not using CapCut Pro, you're using free version of CapCut. So you just download CapCut from their website there and you download it to your PC there. Then you click on, once you open it, then you click on Create Project here. Now, once you do this, it will take you to this page here. Here, you just need to click on Import here. So you start importing those images which you just created. Okay, so I'll import from this page to this page. This one, including that, our voiceover. So I'll just click on this one here. So it will import everything. Now, we just have to just drag in our voiceover first. Now, once you drag in the voiceover, I think this is the first scene here. So you can just drag this one here. I think this is the second. So I'll just drag this one. Then I'll drag the third one here. So you see I'm just dragging all these things here. It's actually very easy. So you drag this here. And then you drag this here. Then you can click on this place here. See this zoom button. So you can just click on it to zoom it. Okay, don't worry about it if it doesn't suit the voiceover. So we're going to what you just have to do is just listen to the voiceover. Okay, so you can just listen to the voiceover. So if you see where scene 1 ends, then you just stretch the image. So let me just look at the script and then listen to the particular part of the voiceover. So I'll know which part of the voiceover the scenes end. So I'll just kind of stretch, though I'll show you how to do it. So here, let me just go back to the voiceover. When you come back to the voiceover here, you can see the last, for the scene 1 here, you can see the last sentence here, which is this here. So you can just see end that Fury of the Sun. So I'll come back to CapCut here, then I'll listen to this. Let me just use my earpiece, so I'll listen to what is. Okay, so once I just come here, let me just increase the volume of this thing a bit. Okay, so I'm here now. It says Fury of the Sun. So I'll just come to this place here. So scene 1 ended here. So what I just need to do is, let me just uncheck this. You see this thing here, just uncheck it. So I'll move this one up here. So what I'm going to do is, let me add a marker here so that I'll know this place. So I don't have to find it again. So I can just type M here. So you just have to click on the voiceover. Then you see this thing here. You can just press M. So if once you press M, you can see this thing here. It will put the marker there. So it will help you so that you can speed up your edit. So this is just a tip I'm giving you now. Then I just have to click on the scene 1 image here. Then I'm going to drag it. sense. Just need to drag it. Okay, so I need to drag it to this side here. So you can see how I'm just doing it. Just drag it. If you just drag it to this place. Then the next one here is, let me actually remove these images. So I'll just remove this here. Then I'll reduce the zoom. Okay, so this one is scene 2. So I know scene 2 straight from here now. So I'll just drag it down. Just drag it down here. Then you move it to this place. Okay, so you can just click on this thing here. Once you move it there, you click on this thing so that it will magnet it to the end of this first scene here. Then when you do that, you just uncheck it again. Okay, so look at where scene 2 ends. So as you can see here, scene 2 ends here on this something the earth had never seen before. Okay, so scene 2 ended here, this particular place here. So I'll just drag this to this place here. Now I'll bring in scene 3. So you just see I'm just doing it. It's actually very easy. So I'll just drop it here. Then I'll click on this magnet here. So to move it to that side, then I'll uncheck it because I don't need it again for now. Then this one is for scene 3. It says, and the skies exploded. So I'll come back here and find that. Then let me go to this one. So scene 3 ended here. So I'll just drag this to this space here. Then I'll bring in scene 4 to this space. Then I'll click on the magnet again. So it's magnetic there. Then I'll find where scene 4 ended. So scene 4 and completely beyond human control. So scene 4 ended here, this particular place now. So I'll just drag this one here, this image onto this place here. Then I'll bring in scene 5. Let me just move this to the side here. Then I'll bring scene 5 here. You can just use your trackpad to use it to move it like this. So if you want to move it to the right, you just do it like this. If you want to move it to the left, you move it like this. So here I'll just do this here. Then I'll click on the magnet here, so it's magnetic. Then I'll bring it. Let me see where scene 5 ended. So it ended here as like billions left in silence. So let me look for the. So it ended here. So I'll just drag this one. Okay, so remaining 6, 6. So since 6, I'll just drag this into this place here. Then I'll click on the magnet. Then I'll check it again. Then I'll drag this to this end here, which is the end of the voiceover. Okay, so now once you're done with this now, you just have to go back to the first slide here. You go back to scene 1 here. So you click on the image. So you have to check this frame, as you can see here, this frame. Check if the image fits the frame very well. If it doesn't fit the frame very well, all you just have to do is see this scale you're seeing here. What you just have to do is just increase it small. You can just click on the upside. So you can just show it to, you can also do that so that you'll be sure that the image passed the frame there. Then I'll click this one too. I'll do the same thing here. Let me come to this space. Then I'll click on this space here. So you can just do 103 there. Then I'll do the same thing here. You can just type 3 here. Then click on enter to make it like that. Okay, so let me just do this one too. Then I'll click on this here. Then I'll do this one, the last one. Okay, so now we're done with this now. Now, the next step now you need to do now is to animate these images here, because if you just put it steady like this, like if you just put it like, it will just be like slideshow, something like this. It doesn't look engaging. You understand? And it's not go viral like that. So what you need to do is to add animation to that. Now, to add animation to this image now, you just have to just click on the image here. Now, the first step which you're going to do here is, you see this scale which you're using here. What we want to do is, we want it as the viewer is viewing the video and the video is progressing. The image itself will be zooming, kind of zooming in. You understand? It will be kind of zooming in. So that's what we want to do there, to add some kind of, motion to it, letting it up like it's just kind of static like that. So what we just need to do, you see this place where you have this transform here, scale here. You just have to just click on this place here. You see this diamond that's showing close to this place here. You just click on it. It's called keyframe. So keyframe is just simply adding a specific setting at a point in time. So let's say, for example, at the beginning of this video here, we want it to be, we'll click on this place first. We want it to be 1004. which is 104. We want it to be this. Then we want it, as the video is progressing, we want it to be zooming in. So the point in time, meaning as the video is going up, like it's going further to the end of the video, we want the scale to be increasing. That is why you're adding keyframe there. So I'll just come to this space here, then I'll click on this space here, then I'll click on another keyframe again. You can either click on it, or if I just zoom, if I just increase the zoom here, let's say I put it 1 or 160, let me just put it, you can see automatically to just add the keyframe there because we've already added the first one. So between this time now, we want it to go from 104 to 154. That's the reason why we added that keyframe there. So if we go back now and play the video, see what's going to happen. You can see the zoom, the slow zoom. You can see it looks more engaging. So that is just that. So what we're just going to do now is we're going to replicate this for all the scenes, meaning all the images we've added to this this editor here now. Now, what I recommend to do, the way I like to do it is, as you can see here, this last keyframe here, the value here is 154. That's the value here. So I like to maintain the value into the next scene. Then on the next scene now start going down. So it's just like going up. Then when you go to the next scene, you're not going down like this. So that's what I like to do. Instead of just, let's say, for example, you go up like this, and then the next frame, you just go down immediately like this, then start. No, it won't look good like that. So that's why I just like to just kind of maintain the value into the next scene. So here, what I'm just going to do, I'm going to click on this page. Then I'm going to go to the start of this next scene here, which is this next image here. Then I'm going to add a keyframe again in this one here. Now I know that if I go back to this place here, the value here was 154. So if I come to this place here, I'll click on that keyframe I just added, which is this here. Then I'll just make it 154 here. So you can see it kind of zoom already. Now we want it, the way I want it is, as the thing is growing here, it should be going down back. So when it gets to this point here, I want it to be 103. So let me make it 103. So see how the thing is going to go now. See, it's kind of zooming on this place here. Let's just watch how it's going to be. So to maintain that same scale. Now you see it's now going down. So you see, when it gets to this place now, let me go to this place here. See, to go back to this original 103. Okay. So now when we enter this third scene or the next scene now, I go to this place. At the beginning of this page, because I know the last keyframe was 103 here. So I want to maintain that 103 when I enter here. Then when it enters here, I want to start going up back. So it's just like going like wave, wave. So here, I'll just click on keyframe again. I won't add anything here. Then I'll go to towards the end of the scene. Then I'll come here. I'll add another keyframe. You can either add the keyframe, or once you just increase the value, let's say I just increase it to 1 and click on enter, it will add it there. So let me just, so you can just see it as you're going like this. So it's kind of zooming. Okay, so we want to maintain that one when we enter here. Same thing. Go to this page. Make this one is already work. Let's say 103. Okay, so we'll now put the keyframe here. Let's see. Okay, it's 154 from here. So I'll just come to this place here again. Should be 154. Okay. Then when I get to this side here, I want it to be 103. Okay, so 103. Now when I enter this thing here, I want to be 103. I'll add a keyframe here. Then when I get towards the end, I want it to be 154. So I will not add the keyframe itself. Once I just type 154, see, to add the keyframe there, which is this diamond here. So I want to maintain 154 here down to 103. So I'll go to this place here. Then I'll say 150. And let me just add 154. Okay. So then towards the end, I want it to be 103. To just add the keyframe there. Now, let me reduce the zoom here. So if we go here, you can see how the video is going. Well, it's going slowly if we actually play the video. If I show you, it's going slowly. If I go to the next thing, I see it's going slowly. Okay, so that's that now. That's the first animation we're going to add to it now. So you won't just leave it at that now. Now, the next thing you need to go to this effects here. Now, when you go to this effects here, you can just type play here. So once you just type play here, click on enter. Okay, so this is the effect here, this one here. You can see. See how you can see the video here. See, once I just hover around it. Okay, so what I'm just going to do is I'm going to add this one here. I'll add it across all the scenes. So I'll drag it again to the third one. To the fourth one. Finally this. Now, then I'll increase the zoom a bit. Okay. So once you click on this now, if you see how the video is doing. Let me just. Okay, so you can see it's shaking. It's kind of shaking. So what you just have to just select this image here. So just click on this effect here. There's a tab here called effect. So just click on it. Then it will show you something like this. Now, what I like to do here, the setting I like to keep it at 7 here because I don't like that shakiness is too much. So I'll just click this one here, 8 here. Then this one I like to put it 25 here. And then for the sharpen, I'll keep it as 60. So you can just use this setting across all of them here. So if I just play, let me just play this particular one now. So it's kind of shaking. Now, what we're just going to do is we're just going to do it across everything. So I'm just going to do this quickly. So another tip I want to give you while I'm doing this is that if you want to also make your video make it go viral very well, as you start making these videos like this, once you start getting revenues from YouTube, what I recommend is if you can't do motion graphics, like you can't do motion graphics, you can just take small of that, your revenue, just hire somebody who can do motion graphics for you. You should add motion graphics to this video. So they know what motion graphics is, just those viral, captions and all those things you see on videos like on TikTok and stuff like that. While you're doing that is you're kind of adding more human touch to the video because YouTube like those kind of stuff. So that it's not just like purely AI. You understand? So it's not just be like purely AI. So if you have the money, just hire somebody to just add some kind of motion graphics to you so that it will make it much more, unique to just your channel. Instead of doing the same thing that millions of or thousands of other creators that are using AI are doing, you just add some kind of style to your video. So that's a tip I'm just giving you in this video here to help you get more revenue and to go more viral on YouTube while doing this AI generated video stuff. And also, if you can also do the voiceover by yourself, you can also go ahead to do the voiceover by yourself. Or if you don't know how to do, you can also, using your voice, or maybe you can hire somebody who is going to be a voice actor. This is also going to do a voiceover for you. Why you're doing that is you're making your video transformational. So it will help your video, like I said, stand out on YouTube. Now, you're done with everything now. I'll finish adding the play pendulum stuff there. So let's just look at what we've created so far. So let me just do one last thing. So while we're doing this, before we preview the video, next thing for us to do is to add caption to the video. So to add caption, just click on this caption tag here, come to this and click on generate. So CapCut is going to generate our caption for us. So I'll just pause this video and let it generate. So far, if you're finding value from this video, don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Okay, so once the captions has been generated, so what we just need to do is you can just click on any of the caption. Let me just increase the zoom here. Now, I'll just click on this place here. You can change the font if you want. Let's say you're going to select a different font. Probably I might use this one. Let's say I use this one. But you can select any font you want. So you see, or let me just change it. I don't like that one. It's a different font. You can just use a simple font. No need to just complicate the whole thing there. So let me just see something that is kind of a bit simple. Maybe yes, I use Railway. Anymore you can use. Okay. So then the next thing you need to do is once you click on it here, then you come to template here. Then you click on template. Then you're going to see all these viral captions you're seeing. So you're going to just go through them and find the one you want. Anyone you like, you can just pick anyone. let me see which one I'm just going. Let me just pick this simple one. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I'll reduce the font size. So let me go back to this first one here. So when I play it now, let's see. If you don't like that one, you can come back here. Just go through it again. Then this one, anything you see, where you see this diamond here, it means it's pro or paid. So you just avoid those ones if you're not planning on paying for the 𝗥𝗿 software for now. So you just go through all these ones here. Let me just see if I can just see one from this place here. So you can reduce the scale here. Just increase it a bit. So if this one is okay for you, you can just pick it. So now once we're done with this, then the next thing, the final thing we need to do is we need to come over to this place here. Then this place where it says adjustment. So we want to add an adjustment here. So just click put this here. Then let me reduce the zoom here. Got it. Then I'll just drag this adjustment layer to the end. Okay, so once I do that there, then I'll increase the zoom a bit. Now, what I have to do is just scroll down here. Just scroll down to the bottom here. Now, where you see this vignette here, you can just put any amount there. Let's say I put 3 here. Let's see how it looks. So you can see that this thing that is there now. So you can just, if you want to add more, you can add more. Okay, so let's just preview what we've done so far now. So you can just click on this big screen here. Then
Have you
just go
ever
to it.
looked up at the night sky and seen it
So this is
bleeding
the final
red?
result here.
In 1859, people across the world thought the world was ending. The sky over Europe and North America glowed like fire, crimson and green waves dancing above silent towns. Some dropped to their knees praying. Others packed their belongings and fled. But this wasn't the apocalypse. It was something far more real and far more powerful. It was the day Earth met the fury of the sun. It began quietly. Late August 1859, telegrapher operators across the world noticed strange signals. Lines crackled.
If you found value from this video today, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to my channel for more AI content just like this. And also, if there's a content you'd like me to cover, write it down in the comment section below and I'll take my time to look at it. Now enjoy the video which we just created today.
And seen it bleeding red. In 1859, people across the world thought the world was ending. The sky over Europe and North America glowed like fire, crimson and green waves dancing above silent towns. Some dropped to their knees praying. Others packed their belongings and fled. But this wasn't the apocalypse. It was something far more real and far more powerful. It was the day Earth met the fury of the sun. It began quietly. Late August 1859, telegrapher operators across the world noticed strange signals. Lines crackled, paper burned, machines sparked with no batteries connected. And in the skies above, a soft shimmer began to spread. To most it looked beautiful. To scientists it was confusing. No one understood that the sun was preparing to unleash something the Earth had never seen before. Then, on September 1st, it happened. British astronomer Richard Carrington stood in his observatory sketching the sun. Suddenly he saw it, a brilliant white flash across a sunspot brighter than anything recorded before. A solar flare, a storm of charged particles hurtling toward Earth at unimaginable speed. Within hours, the invisible waves struck our magnetic field, and the skies exploded. Witnesses from Rome to Havana wrote of a red sky so bright you could read a newspaper at midnight. Auroras shimmered over the Caribbean. In Boston, the heavens looked like a vast crimson ocean. In Colorado, miners awoke thinking dawn had come. Some telegraph lines still sent messages even after being unplugged. Others caught fire. It was beautiful, terrifying, and completely beyond human control. Then, just as quickly, it ended. Within days, the skies dimmed, the fires stopped, and life went on. But the world had been given a warning, one we seem to have forgotten, because today our world depends on invisible wires, satellites, and digital networks far more fragile than the telegraphs of 1859. If another storm like this struck now, it could shut down the internet, power grids, and communications in minutes, billions left in silence. So next time you look up and see the soft colors of an aurora, remember that once the whole world stood under a red sky, unsure if morning would ever come again. The storm passed, but its lesson still lingers, painted across time. If this story moved you, subscribe for more hidden histories, forgotten moments that still shape our world today.